Fetching.
I'm getting the brother out.
Yeah. Morning, everyone. We are here at Armstrong Nature Reserve, I think, something like that. Anyway, because we are going to look at redwood trees. Yay! It's raining today because today is the day that we plan to be outside. So of course it's raining.
Exactly.
Of course. But we got the gear, so we're okay. Although my shoes aren't that waterproof. Anyway.
Do you not have better shoes with you?
Nope.
Okay.
It's very pretty anyway, even though it's raining. Pioneer Nature Trail, and there's like genuine rattlesnakes here.
Yeah.
I'm scared now.
Give them distance and respect.
If there's a rattlesnake, they can have as much distance as they want.
Yeah.
Things that happened in history and how big the tree was at that time. So the one, two, three, fourth up from the bottom is the signing of the Magna Carta.
Yeah.
1215. Colonel Armstrong's. How big is this tree? Oh, it said that. 1004. No, wait. 308 feet, whatever feet are. This is me, and this is how big the tree is. It's a big tree. Please stick to the path, otherwise you will be eaten by snakes. This little plaque over here explains about fires and redwoods. Apparently redwoods are quite resistant to fires. Sometimes fire actually helps them because it reduces the sort of fungal infection, so that they can defend themselves more when they grow. And this fire has a cavity in it. This tree, sorry, has a cavity in it because of a fire, but it was able to continue growing afterwards completely fine. Well, say fine, it's split at the top. But yeah, it's quite amazing. Why do you think it's so smooth?
No. It's like some people have carved stuff into it.
Yeah, don't carve stuff in the tree. It's very pretty. We were checking out places to go visit on TripAdvisor around the area, and just by chance managed to see that the Charles M Schulz Museum, the guy who is the author and animator of the Snoopy Peanuts comics, is here in Santa Rosa in Sonoma County. So it's perfect, day to come to a museum because it's nice and rainy outside. So we've driven up here, took us about half an hour, and now we're going to have a look around the Snoopy Museum for, I don't know, an hour and a half or something like that. But it's awesome! Look at this huge wall. It's made out of Snoopy comics, or Peanuts comics, and there's Lucy and Charlie Brown. Lucy is my favourite. Well, I don't know, I really like Snoopy, but I'm definitely Lucy. Which one? We're doing pretty well. This whole room here is like the foodie, kitchen-y room. Well, like all of, or not all of, but some of Charles M Schulz's Peanuts cartoons feature food, lunchtime, dinner time, quite heavily. So it talks all about that in this room. And this room is mostly about words, so words like good grief, or phrases like good grief, blockhead, those types of things are discussed, and or no words, these kind of things. There's a special exhibit at the back which takes one of the characters and sort of analyses them. This time it was Pigpen, and this room here, there is a little bit of history of Charles M Schulz. Inspiration, time at war, love of sport, that kind of thing. This may be the most impressive exhibit. So this is a remake of his study. So this is drawing desk, actual desk. It's pretty fancy in here. I'd quite like to have a study a bit like this. Snoopy, Violet, Schroeder, that's Squammy, Lucy, that's me, Linus, Pigpen, Sally, that's Stephen, Frida, Peppermint Patty, Woodstock, Franklin, Marcy, and Rerun. They have a kite eating tree! That's amazing! Oh my god! I will stand here. Okay, cool, that's it. Oh, awesome!
It looks like cabin room.
Yeah. Over the road from the museum there is an ice rink which is called Snoopy's Home Ice. It's an actual ice rink, people use it. They also have a tournament there. I think it's like a kids tournament, and yeah, you can play, you won't go ice hockey, skate on the ice, that kind of thing. And then over the road from that there is a store, and it is massive. They sell everything. There are ice skating stuff, there are plushies, there is kitchen stuff, there is fabric. You can buy fabric with Snoopy on it by the meter, and of course the signature Charlie Brown t-shirt. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna have to try really hard not to spend a lot of money. Finishing off our tour of the Charles Schulz Museum and ice rink, I guess, which was unexpected, inside the Warm Puppy Cafe. There's a there's a fireplace, and right beside the fireplace, that is the table that Charles M Schulz used to come here and eat something every single morning, depending on which stage of his life. Later on, he was a little bit healthier. Previously, always just have chocolate chip cookie, which is what I am having right now. Oh yes, well, I'll eat it in a minute. I also got peppermint patty hot chocolate, which looks delicious. Actually, it is delicious, I'm drinking it already. Counter over there, and you also have a perfect view of the ice rink, which is just amazing. That's one of the best ice rinks I've ever seen. It's got like little Christmas village set up in there. It's awesome. Very sunshine.
It's Best Buy is right next to a Six Flags.
Really? Welcome everyone, it is Tuesday. We are outside of cottages on River Road, which is where we stayed. We didn't videotape any of it. This is the second place that we stayed here. We like it, it's cheap and cheerful. Cheap and cheerful?
Second time we've stayed here.
Second time we stayed here, it's cheap and cheerful. We had our own cottage with our own kitchen and our own front room.
Yeah, it's good.
It's actually pretty decent for the price that you pay for it.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's fairly old buildings, but it's really nice and cosy. And stuff once you heated it up a bit.
Yeah, it's cold. It's November though. I think you're supposed to come in summer. We're on our way back to San Francisco today, but we're making a stop off in Vallejo. Yeah, we're popping down there. Yep. We're popping over there. We're going there to pick up a Pixel 2 case, which they have in the Best Buy there, and pop into Target. And then we're going to drive over to, I guess we will drive over the other bridge now.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Over to San Francisco Airport to drop off this car, and then we're chilling in San Francisco tonight. So, yay, travel. Let's go. Let's go?
Yep.
Let's go.
See a mirage effect.
We're in Vallejo, I don't really know. Going to Target and Best Buy. We popped into Best Buy already so Liam could buy a case for his Google Pixel 2, which is coming in the post this week sometime. Now we're popping to Target just because we're in America and we can. Yeah. And Care Bear's cozy sleep set. It's quite cute. I have already bought so many ties from Moody when we were there the other day. But I really want to get some from here too. They have like fleece lined ones, different coloured ones, loads and loads of leggings. I'm like having a bit of a war on tights at the moment because I'm sure that tights are invented by somebody who hates women. And when I see good ones, I just want to buy them all. But my case is already busting. Back in video games, funky Zelda glasses. I actually really want those. I think these are like Furby things which hatch out. But you have like zero control over what you get. It's completely terrifying. It's like an egg and it hatches. Oh my god. I'm almost tempted to get it to see how it works. Only at Target. Good. We're saying bye to the car back at the San Francisco Airport Rental Car Center. I have been here far too much for one lifetime. What is this thing called? Cable car is coming! Get on the cable car. Checked into that hotel up there. That one, the Hyatt Regency San Francisco, which is where we are staying for one and a bit nights. I'm talking at an event tomorrow. I don't think I've said anything about that whatsoever. I'm talking at an event tomorrow called Coupon. I'm going to be talking about Quick, which is a protocol. Yeah, we're going to be having a chat about that. We're continuing our tour around San Francisco today. I'm just going to do the talky bit tomorrow. So right now we are doing the touristy thing of getting on the cable car. Yeah, whatever you want. Let's go. So the deal is, it is $7 to ride the cable car for a single journey. We have to pay in cash. I'm pretty sure we have to pay in cash, so we bought cash. So it's pretty epic. It's been a long time since I've taken a cable car. Maybe 15 years. We just got our tickets. This is what they look like. It's so
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We took the cable car and then we went to Fillmore Street and we were looking around Fillmore Street. It has been fun. It's kind of fancy down there. There's some quite interesting shops. And I popped into a shop that I absolutely love called Athleta, which does sports clothing for women, but also comes with some kind of like lifestyle clothing. It's my style, so I bought something from there. It's a little bit expensive, so only one thing. Now we're in Japan Center. No plans to come here. Kind of migrated here like magnets. And we're popping into Kinokuniya, the bookstore here. They have a lot of really good art books. Drawing men's hips. Amazing. Could we just buy it for the funsies? Japan Center in San Francisco really is actually quite amazing. They have this cool pagoda. It's like behind me over here. I took a picture of it a moment ago. And an East Mall and a West Mall. And the Daiso is in the East Mall. Daiso is sort of like a very cheapo store. A bit like a 100 yen store, I guess. But not all 100 yen stuff, but very cheap. And in the West Mall is all the restaurants and the anime store, which is no videos, I didn't take anything in there, and Kinokuniya as well. Good morning everyone, it is Wednesday and I am just about ready to go and do my talk, which is at QCon here in San Francisco. We're staying in the Hyatt Regency, which is easily one of the fanciest hotels I've stayed in for free. I should give you a proper tour, but we've pretty much wrecked the place. We haven't wrecked it, it's just it's very messy in here. Last night we went to a restaurant called Foreign Cinema, which is apparently one of the best restaurants in San Francisco. It's in the Mission and it was beautiful. The food was lovely. The only thing it was also incredibly rich, and both Liam and I felt a little bit queasy after having the meal, him a little bit more so than me. So delicious food, but yeah, it was incredibly rich. So if you don't eat a lot of rich food, it might be a bit too much for you. I'm now ready to go and do the talk. I think I always feel a bit like this before a talk, like, oh, I could have done so much more and I should have practiced and all those kind of things, and I'm gonna forget everything when I'm on stage, but hopefully when I'm up there it should just all flow. I also forgot when my talk was. I thought it was at 2 p.m. or 2:30. It was actually at 10:30. Great planning, Natasha. The good thing about that is that I'll be done by 11:30 and hopefully we can see just a tiny bit more of San Francisco. The talk is over and Liam has surfaced. Talk went well. Meant to film some of it, didn't because I forgot. It was filmed though, and I think it'll be online. So if it is, I'll leave a link to it somewhere below if you want to check me out do my work thing. We are now free until our flight tonight, which is at 8 p.m. And so we're going to pop over to the Ferry Building because we're staying very, very close to that. Ferry Building is a building filled with loads of food. It's mostly food.
Sorry?
It's mostly food.
This is the internet.
Look at this delicious chocolate shop. They seem to have chocolates by loads of different places. Mostly I think it's Miete. Anyway, this is the shop that we're in. They have lots of rose flavored things. I don't think this little seagull knows what he's doing with this little bit of wood. I think he wants to keep it. Oh, darn, it's cute. It's small. We're in Ghirardelli on Market Street. There's so many Ghirardellis here in San Francisco. We just filled up one of the gold tins that you can fill up here in Ghirardelli at the sort of pick and mix thing, which is over here. So you can go around this little pick and mix table, pick the Ghirardelli flavours that you like the most, the ones you want to try, and fill up your little tin, and you get 2 of these for $20. It's a pretty good deal. So Liam is filling up some for his colleagues. So sweet, bringing stuff back. Sorry colleagues, I did not do the same thing. I filled up my box full of peppermint, ones that I love. That's all. I also got a peppermint hot chocolate here. They do great hot chocolates here at Ghirardelli, and because we are lucky enough to be here during the time when the Christmas season is upon us, they do peppermint flavoured hot chocolate, and it is awesome. All of the peppermint stuff here is amazing. I think peppermint may be my flavour of the Christmas season this year. Very American, very not. Bye room. And this one, yes, off we go. So it's 5 p.m. and we are leaving to go to the airport. Our flight's at 8. And before we get going, I want to show you this amazing hotel. Take a look at this. This is the Hyatt Regency in San Francisco. All the Hyatt Regencies I've stayed in have been like this, with these crazy atriums. Absolutely fantastic. It'd be nice to stay a little bit longer, but it's time to get moving and I am excited to go home. So we're actually back from our trip now. We're back in London and we've been here now for about a week. Over the past week I've been cutting all the videos. I took over 3 hours worth of footage. That's why there was 3 videos in the end. Thank you so much if you watched any of them, and especially if you watched all of them. It was a great trip. I really enjoyed it, especially for such a short trip and for one that I had work at the beginning and at the end. It actually turned out to be really, really fun and delicious time away in San Francisco. It was great. But yeah, thank you so much. If you like this video, then please press the thumbs up-y thing, and I hope to see you back on the channel another time soon. We have more Japan trip videos coming up soon, and then I think I might do some weekly vlogs or some stuff around Christmas. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks again everyone. I'll see you back on the channel another time. Okay, bye.